Okay, we're back for Let's Play episode 2. We left off in Cordia, on our way back to Stromcap. So we'll be heading to Stromcap right away. And we're going to be looking to, obviously, 5 o'clock. So these are the Phantom Swarms. Those will be out at night, all the time, and all over the map. Usually in wooded areas, most often. I've never seen them be very far from a wooded area, no matter how you look at it. They run all night until 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, you know that you don't have to worry about them anymore. But as we said, heading back to Stromcap. And right now I'll be looking to build a lectern very quickly. Obviously that's my goal right now, because I want to start making knowledge points on every rest. With a lectern in, you're going to be making 25 per rest. So it's really quite a big gain for you. Which you want to hit as early as possible. I had not even realized that I had unlocked it. I must have unlocked it when I unlocked the 2 or right after the 2 or something like that. Nope. We're only level 1 anyway, so I'm gonna buy this because I'm gonna use it on a unit later on once I get myself an archer. And we get him to level 2. Well, actually, he can use it now because, well, he will be able to use it once he's allowed to use light armor. So that's actually level 3. It's not that practical, but it keeps me from actually making one for him to start off. Will we get there? Will we get there? Yes, we will, for sure. Boom. Okay. We just rest. Head up to the wood. Hopefully it's spawned back. Not sure if it will have had time to spawn back or not yet, but we'll see. If it hasn't spawned back, no, it hasn't. Okay, so it hasn't spawned back, so we're gonna go get it from another spawn place. Head up to the tracker's camp in order to grab it there. And we got ourselves another knowledge point. Another knowledge point, what are we going to use that on? We need quite a bit of wood, don't we? Let's get ourselves the elf bird. And the next one we should probably use it on like carp or something, some sort of one of these. Take out the wood again. This one is the worst one because the white background can be a bit difficult to see properly where it is and where you need to hit it. So I just, take a bit more time. We're also going to accept this particular mission right here, which is our Tiltrin hunt. So that's the first hunt if you're starting in Tiltrin. Obviously, if you're starting in Tiltrin, that's your first hunt, and it's actually the easiest hunt to do because it's not even a hunt against an actual phantom swarm. Whoop, let's run away from here. And we got it. There we go. I'm going to probably head back and take those guys out later, but right now, no. I would have liked to see what that merchant was holding. The one that we just passed, but this one... Oh, okay. We're going to grab ourselves some Alizarian powder right away. Grab ourselves some wood. And that puts us in a great situation currently. Yes, indeed. We are going to head in and build ourselves the lectern. Oh, we can't. Okay, we need a level up on Beyond here. And because we're getting so little, we don't have that much. How much metal do we need in order to build the lectern in the first place? We only need 2, so we're going to make the pittons right away. 25, which leaves us only 30 left. 25 for 10, eh? How much do we make for 1? 5. And for 2? 10. Okay, so that one won't make a difference. We're already at 15, we need 3 more. There we go. We are an apprentice. Yes, we are an apprentice, and we can make the lectern because we're an apprentice. There. Stick the lectern out, put it right beside Haroon, and Haroon's going to be doing that pretty soon. Right now we can head back into Three Hairs Market. No, we're not going to sell to him. We're going to sell to somebody who has space for sale. Okay, Tiltrin. The map, we don't care about the map. I know where it is, so I don't care about the map, and you can sell it. The map itself doesn't give you anything. The fact that you accepted the mission is going to spawn the point at where you can actually start the mission. And we're going to buy ourselves some venison right away. Yeah, 6 is enough. That'll be good for 3 bacon-bound collars. And we're going to head over and store some stuff. Okay, so we're going to store the venison. We're going to store our leather at the moment and our wood. Just store everything so that it's in our storage as opposed to hanging out. Let's put the pork stew recipe there and the Alizarian powder, and we're going to use him in order to give ourselves another row. As you can see here, actually we're going to keep him in for the moment anyway. So we've got an extra row. We're going to drop him in, and we are going to drop our snow irises. Yeah, put all of our lockpicks, we don't need them at the moment. Beans here, here, and here, and why not just drop 1 salt in? Yeah, there we go. Head back out. Buy some more pottery. Buy yourself some more leather. Might as well, and some more of this. And might as well buy all the grease right away. The money is there anyway, so. And oh, here we go, apples. You can take them all because he always has apples. He actually always has apples and always has grapes, which is a great thing because grapes with the mutton. And we'll take the rest of these up to 1, so they keep spawning. Head back out. Store our stuff. Okay, so we're going to start storing him. We can move him out, move him here. There we go. There we go. There we go. And actually I'm going to move in the apples just one shot to add myself a layer. And we can move the apples back out, move the salt down so that we keep that layer, that extra rowish. And we can head out for a rest. Head into town and go to rest. Make Haroon our scholar. Put Haroon on here. He's an novice as well, right? And he's an novice too. Okay. And we're going to pay them off and rest them up. There we go. It's going to give us some influence again. So every point you have over 15 of happiness gives you 5 points of influence. So since we're at +3 and we already had 15 happiness, we're getting 15 points. So that's a good way also to get some points, and we gained ourselves some of that. Okay. Head back out. So some people, gained a relation. They got more acquainted with each other, more favorable to each other. And we can buy some more stuff. Some more amber. Yep. There we go. Head out. Okay. I did that again. That really, you shouldn't be doing that ever. I'm thinking of what to say at the same time as I'm playing, and it's kind of disturbing how I would usually play in silence. But so we're going to place one pit in here in order to speed up getting into the Brotherhood training camp, and we're actually going to place another one in back over here so that we can easily get into the location itself, from the road, so that we're not coming down the mountain, and we're not just coming up the mountain. We're only ever coming from the road, heading in, and then heading out. And head up here, run, and head down here. There we go. It's very, very fast. The difference in time, and it happens often that there are units that spawn in there. So sometimes, you don't want to be fighting, even though you can easily win the fight. You don't want to be fighting, and you're just running through to get from one end to the other, and you hear it, wolves shouting or pigs squealing or guys saying "Wah." I probably should have looked at the units that were available for recruitment in Strong Cap when I was there, but I forgot because I don't usually play in this particular way that I'm playing right now. Oh, this is going to be bad for us. This is going to be bad. Very, very bad. I have the money to negotiate, and I'm just going to do that because I do not want to face them at the moment. There is a strong likelihood that I would lose that battle, or that I would lose, at least I would lose people in that battle. Okay. What does he have to give us? Getting a hang of it. Alright, let's go with some plus relations with everyone. Any gain social role? Okay, Beyond was able to really increase it well on this one. Yeah, very good. Very, very, very nice. We're actually going to move Beyond here. Do this. And move him here. And do this. Oh. There we go. That's a bit closer in. We could actually do it even better than that by doing this and moving him right here. Boom. Oops. So now everybody's touching everybody in order to gain close companions bonus during rest. So I should have had that done earlier. The second you start moving people around, I'm usually running Drunkard so for such a long time in order to heal Drunkard that's not something that I would do, and I don't think about it necessarily at the beginning. So we can get all the gems and all the pelts and get ourselves. Whoops, that wasn't good. Oh, there we go. Now we obviously need food and we have no carrying capacity, so I'm going to sell some of these, buy enough for a full rest, which is 6 times 4, yes, 4. What'll this give me once I've made them? Okay, 88.5. So I'll sell one more of these, and we can leave here. Start running. How many points do they need? Okay. It's not bad. It's decent. Again, we don't want to be facing them. And we get away. Yes. Okay, let's go see what they have available for us over here in the Brotherhood Training Grounds. Okay, so we're gonna actually go and steal a whole bunch of stuff. Run would be the necessary one, wouldn't it? Yeah, run would be the necessary one. Okay, so I'll steal all the skill mastery books, and I'll steal run. And I'm going to give run to everyone who doesn't have run. And all we need now is aim, aim, and aim. Okay. Ah, got ourselves caught again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Drop that there. And just run down and put it in storage, and we'll be able to attract that guy over here. Okay, come to me, Papa. Thank you. Let me just pay it. So it's the cost of the thefts. It's 20. Sorry, it's 20 gold per theft that you've done since the last time you did stealing. So it's it's always quite low comparatively to how much you can make from actually stealing stuff, which is why it's easy to exploit that with the black market agent of just stealing from him and reselling to him. Okay, we're gonna put him into Scarlet. Yes. Thank you. There we go. And it's going to allow us to rest. If you're wondering why I went down, we have somebody who's ascetic. I think it was second or first that got ascetic. And ascetic means that they need one less food for rest. It can be very, very practical to have. Alright, I'm at 91. Now let's give Urkashet. We'll appoint Urkashet as our captain. Yay, Captain Urkashet. This will allow us to gain VP Valor points, these things, in battle, but not orange ones. Orange ones are permanent. Well, anyway, they're ones that you keep right now. Like these are these ones that you gain per rest and stuff, which you can use in combat. Yellow ones appear. You can have them. You can make them. You can make them appear during combat, and they will last only for that particular combat. You won't keep them over. Whereas any ones that are orange, if you have not used them in combat, you'll keep them for the next combat and keep them all the time. And we can sell. So let's sell the pelts. Boom, sold the pelts. Yeah, and now they generate 2 influence. And we sold that, and there we go, back up to money. Buy some more pottery, buy some amber, and you know what we're going to do with just those 5 at the moment, because we want to be producing stuff, right? We want to be start making our weapons, which will require quite a bit of wood actually. So we can take that and then take most of that. And actually we can go to the tavern and meet with Aldebert in order to start the Aldebert mission, which is a trade-related mission. And look to see if we've got anybody to hire. Oh, it's too bad for the Constitution. The best trait that this unit could have is nimble, and of course bloodthirsty would be good also. Giant could be nice, but it can actually proc giant, so that's less of a thing. Nimble really would be your best one because nimble would add to its dex, and or bloodthirsty to add to its critical hit. But either way you look at it, it's a 15 willpower unit. Brawny, which we don't really care about, that gives us some constitution, and we don't care about constitution now. But 15 willpower means that we're saving up. The minimum is 5, mid range is 10, which is what all of our guys have at the start. And obviously 15 is the highest one that you could get if the unit doesn't have confident, for example, confident here, which boosts it by 2, so he's got a 14 base with the 2, and he's brawny. This would be a very nice unit to have if I needed a second sword. It's always a possibility to run a second sword if you want to. I'm not doing it just because I already know what the setup is going to be for my full team, but 2 swords is a very good idea, no matter how you look at it. So, as we said, yes, we're going to take him. He's our first one. I always like to recruit an archer first, just to have that archer available if we need. Does he have? Nope. We can't even career plans him for the moment because we don't have the influence, but at least we've got the unit, and we can make him our thief now. Just so that we have a designated thief and we don't have to keep on moving Haroon into it. And we head back out. Depart. And head to here. Yes, we're going to start building stuff. Okay, so iron axe we need 5, and 3 is 8. 8 and 6. 8 and 12 actually is 20, so we need 20 wood. We've only got 19 available to us, but that's okay. We can go get some more, probably right here. Yeah, there it is. That's some wood right there. And we need how much iron? We need 10, 18, 24. 24 iron plus this. Okay, so 24 iron. Let's grab it right away. Alright, we've got that. And let's go get the wood. Oh, sorry. I'm going to drop that because I'm going to drop off my... Since I don't need it. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so I need 2, 2, and that's 6. 6 for him, and then another 4 for him. So we've already got the 6. We have the 20 here. I'm going to drop 1 back. I have the 6. And I need 2 and 2, another 4. Grab the 4. Alright, now let's head back. And we produce some weapons for ourselves. Okay, now we need 2 iron-plated roundels. That's 1. And that gave us an extra KP, which we can use to gain... he's level 2, right? So we can get the Iron Gizarm, unlock it, and we'll be able to get it afterwards, once we're finished with all this stuff. Another iron-plated roundel. There we go, 2 iron-plated roundels. Okay, give them to Arthur and Urkashet And we can give Bjorn the double 2-star charge. Sell these both out. And make... So do we have it all? I believe so. 2. Yes, Iron Axe. And the Oathbort Sword. Let's make one Oathbort. There we go. That's nice. And the Iron Axe. Okay. Beautiful, wonderful. Leaving us with 20. Can we get the disarm? 6. Yeah, okay. So then we make a reinforced plate armor. Shit. Oof. Thankfully we still got the superior. That was really... Okay. And I think we actually have... We will actually have it available. I think we'll actually have it available. This one will have a respawn by now, I believe so. Not yet. Okay. That's only 3. And that's only 3. That's 6. A 6 is not enough to build anything for me. Since I need 12. Okay, I'm gonna go look for some wood. There you go, I gained some influence. I guess that's the new patch. The new patch has likely given something that you're gaining influence for doing stuff. Put that in there. And now we can drop this stuff off. Okay, drop him off there, drop him off there, drop him off there. Add myself a ton of new slots for it. And we can give him some... Oh no, we can't give him armor yet. But we can give him some movement right away. So this is fast training. That's why he had an aptitude point starting off, because of fast training. All new recruits have an extra aptitude point to spend right from the start. That's practical. This does not work on prisoners. So when you recruit a prisoner, they will not benefit from fast training. So if you're only going a prisoner only party, you don't need to go with fast training at all early. I'd take it early because obviously I want to be hiring, and I could have been hiring even earlier than this. But if you're just recruiting prisoners and that's all you're doing, and you just dismiss everybody else and just start recruiting prisoners and go with a prisoner only party, you don't need to worry about fast training. It's not going to help you anyway. So as I said, we're going after some wood. So we'll take this wood that we had seen earlier. That wood respawns all the time right there. And then we're going to see if we can, if the Mount Altus salt mine has respawned. It should have respawned. Hopefully it's respawned by now. Here we go. At least one of them is respawned. Okay. So the nodes respawn one at a time. Here we go, 8. Alright. Now we're going to go do a bit of discovery. Do we have... we don't really have the food for discovery, do we? Okay, that's fine. So we can tank that happiness debuff that we're getting from this. And we got ourselves another KP, so we can easily do it. We still got 10 from it. And the second is unlocked the ascetic trait, so we've got second and first, I believe, who have ascetic. Yeah, first and second who are ascetics. So it consumes one less, which is a decent bonus. And let's look at what the rest interaction is giving us. Okay. No, do not. Like a horse is a trait that doubles your carrying capacity. This could be it can be a practical trait to use, or to gain, I should say. But it doesn't work currently, or at least it didn't before the latest patch. So I don't want to test it anymore to see. I'm just going to take the fatigue debuff because I don't really care that much about fatigue. Anyway, I'm just going to buy some food and we're going to be just fine. So I'm still missing 4 because I had the 3 and the 3 that I could have stolen up there. So I'm still missing an extra 4 wood to get from somewhere. If I recall correctly, I may be able to get it from the Plateau Stables. No, I can't. Okay. I can get 2 out of the 4 from here, but I can't get all 4 of it from here. So I'm not going to bother. I'll go looking for it somewhere else. Okay, now buy some food so that I have some food available to me. Let's stock up on him and then just buy it all. Doesn't really matter. And head back out. Okay, there we go. Head up here. See what he has to offer. Perfect. This is an armor that we're going to be able to use on Haroon. Once he's gone to level 3, actually. It's a level 2 armor. It doesn't really matter. What I want from it is damage from attacks of opportunity. So he's going to be dealing a lot of damage, a lot of attacks of opportunity, so I want that damage to be higher for him. Get that, head into here and inspect this one. And let's pause again. Do that, take that, and get this one also. This one we don't need to keep up. Keep open. Oh, do we have enough right now? Yes, we got enough. Okay, now we've got all of it that we need. I'm sorry, we should have given Beyond the axe. Once we get back into it, we're going to give her the axe. Okay, so we stole all of that. Go back. I'm gonna rest in town. There we go. Okay. We head back out and run over here. So we steal from there, and we're going to steal that too. And we head over here. Okay, we've got our 2. That gives us our 12. And how much do we need? We need 6 and 3, which we already have. Okay, so one more here. And we're going to grab the axe and give it to Beyond. Yes, indeed. Rags should not be on Beyond. Rags should be on Haru. And we can do Beyond that. That's fine. Yep. And we head over here, hoping that he doesn't get us right away. Yay, we got it. Okay. Head into here and make ourselves a spear. Iron gives arm. Boom! There's the iron gives arm. Beautiful. We still have 1. Whoops. That's alright. So we'll head here. Does he have anything? Yes, he does. Okay, so we can sell him that. He's got the space. We're not going to approach him yet. We're going to go over here and see what that carp. Wonderful. Okay, we are going to change Haroon into a cook and grab ourselves some grilled carp. Here we go. Grab it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Head into here. Whoops. There we go. Carp. And produce some carp. Some cooked food. Reason why I'm always trying to get some cooked food is because eating raw meat and raw meat carcasses has a chance to proc delicate on a unit. Delicate is a negative trait. That means that the unit will sometimes get indigestion from eating, and they'll develop colic, which is -2 movement. So just avoiding getting delicate is a nice thing, and it can also proc on ponies. So the more ponies you have comparatively to your party, the more likely it is that it'll proc on a pony if it's going to proc. Mushrooms tend to be a raw food also, but I'm not sure if mushrooms can proc them. For the moment, I know that raw meat and carcasses have a chance of procking delicate. I don't know if mushrooms do too, but I've never seen it on like cherries or apples or grapes. They seem to be good foods, whereas mushrooms will sometimes proc colic, which lends me to believe that they would also proc delicate, giving the delicate trait in and of itself. But I'm not certain about that. It would require a lot of testing that I just don't want to do. Okay, now we head back and drop off the Gizarm. Okay, drop off the Gizarm here. And head over here. Let's go talk to them and get our suspicion gone. Thank you. Yeah, I won't let it happen again. I will never steal again. Not once. I mean, not until it's useful to me anyway. Okay, we get this. I don't really care about actually getting it away. It was just earlier. I just kept it there, but it was just a question of encumbrance at the time. And okay, perfect. So I gave it to Beyond right now because Beyond can fit it on. I will give it to Haroon once Haroon reaches level 3 and can actually put medium armor on herself. But at the moment, since Beyond can actually wear it, I might as well just give it to Beyond. Let's get some more pottery and some more amber. And leave this place. Yes, let's leave. Let's head back to Cordia. Here we go. This is a nice battle. Or this could be a nice battle. This is definitely a battle that you can take at this point in time. Because it would be an easy battle either way, but with them there also, it's even better. But right now, I'm not even going to bother. What do I need here? I need aim on everyone, don't I? Yes, I need aim on everyone. So let's go get aim on everyone. I'm actually going to sleep before doing it, so that we can know we paid out. And we rest. Did I just forget to put her back? Yes, I did. Oh well, whatever. That was unfortunate, but such things happen. Never eat their fill, save gleefully. This is the better one of the two to get, but you will always have sing gleefully when you get one of these available. You won't always have the complemented group. Sometimes you'll get a satiated, so sometimes you'll go with the sing gleefully and it gives you the noisy status, which means that you aggro enemies from further away. But if you have the praise that's available, you want to be taking the praise instead. And here we have one that procced on that was way across the board. This doesn't happen very often. That's why I put them in close proximity. They're far more likely to proc relations to units that are close to them. But every once in a while, it will happen that it will proc on one that's like way across the field. And I think this has something to do with the coding. The units when it appears, there's like a relation thing that is involved in that, and some of those I believe are counting it as though it had just appeared in game. You know, and when it was over here instead of being way over here. I mean, that's just my guess because it happens very, very rarely, and most of the time you're going to proc it always on the units that are close. Whoops. That's right, we wanted to get aim on everyone, didn't we? Okay, he's already got run, so let's get aim on everyone. Aim on everyone. There we go. So my initial ones have all their secondary skills. I don't need to worry about their secondary skills anymore. And Tynus has aim. Let's hit Tynus up with a first aid. Yes, give him first aid and just drop the rest of them. I don't really care about them anyway. So I'm just going to drop them and walk away. I'm not even going to store them in the place down here because I just want to accelerate this a bit. So. Well, what do you know? We've got some wheat right here. Wheat is always a nice thing to have. I'm not going to take it right now because I don't need it anyway to get the other guy. So I already have the pony, so I don't really need the wheat at the moment. It's good to produce bread, obviously, but I don't really care about producing bread at the moment either. Let's pay it out, leave, and head away. Here we've got some more wood. Whoop. Wood back. Yes. Okay. Ooh, wood and... Do we have... Okay, let's see. Alright, that's quite a good. And let's get another one of those. And another one of those. There we go. Okay, just to set us up a bit. Get on to St. Pierre's Market and sell our goods. Boom! Increased by 1 the number of contracts. So let's look at that. Which one is the next one that we're mostly? Okay, crowns earned. We're gonna get upstart. Not too far away. And investors. You see, normally if you're just running trade goods, investors, you're going to be getting investors pretty soon. Obviously, you get the skillful merchants first, and you're going to be producing influence, and you're going to be getting this one, you know, relatively quickly. It takes a few hours to do. Obviously, I'm going a lot quicker just because I use the exploit. But just doing trade goods back and forth between Cordia and Stromcap will allow you to stay afloat. So as long as you're doing it properly and you're very careful in your purchases and stuff, and very carefully with not hitting things or not actually attacking things very much, to keep your level low, you will be hitting investors quite quickly. And then once you hit investors, you're starting to make more money. So you are selling for less and buying from, selling for more and buying for less. If I recall correctly, you're getting both from the investors or just one of those two. But either way, you're just making more money from trade goods in general. So we can buy all of this and look to buy some. So if you recall, I bought it all from him, but I sold him back one, so he was able to then respawn into it. So you do, even though you bought him out, and you may have made a mistake. You pressed Alt in order, Control in order to buy them all right away. You can just sell him back one, and then he'll spawn it back in. And we can buy ourselves some pork. And actually we can buy all this salt because we've got some carp that's here also. And nothing over here really that we need. Let's go turn Haroon back into a cook. Cook ourselves some pork and some carb. So now we're set for food. We have no food issues anymore. I mean, we won't for a while anyway. We've got enough for 7 days worth. So a whole week's worth of food in our inventory currently. We're good on food. We are going to change him back into a scholar. Get him to work on the scholar on a lectern. And we are going to look at how much it's going to cost us to get a longbow. Yeah, that's right. The longbow is quite a bit of rope, so we can buy all the rope that he has left in order to have some rope available for the longbow. And we can call it an end for the second episode of this Let's Play. Next episode, we're going to start fighting in order to gain the levels to use in order to equip all the equipment that we've been making, and that we're going to be making, because we're going to make another heavy armor, obviously, for so Urkashet and Arthur both have heavy armor. They have their. We still need to unlock the Becta Corbin so that we can fit that on Urkashet for his weapon, and on Tinus, whom we can immediately name to what we're going to be, the weapon that we're going to be putting on him, or at least the user of the weapon. So right away, Tinus can become Kagal because we're going to be giving him that weapon, and we want another one of those. And here we go. That's it. We'll see you guys in the next one.